So I went from not knowing what day trading even was to then making £100 in just 3 days. So for the last 72 hours, I set myself a challenge. And that challenge was to learn how to day trade. And I documented literally every single moment. So here's what happens. So right off the bat, okay, what is day trading and how does it actually work? So in the most simple way possible is when big companies, big people, big corporations invest into products, which then affects the price of shares seen here. Now you see, your average person might just invest into oil, for example, wait a month and then get back out of it. Now what day traders do is invest large amounts of money into the stock for about 20 minutes. And through using indicators and other tools, day traders claim that they can see the prices of charts before they actually move, therefore allowing them to buy and sell at the right time and making them a profit. So here was my 3-day plan. Day 1, I'm going to be trying to learn and nail down the basics. Bearing in mind at this point, I literally have no idea what I'm doing at all. And after all of this, I'm going to be experimenting with different ways, methods, and tools that day traders usually use to try and make a profit on a demo account. Day 2, I'm going to be depositing £500 and I'm going to be making some low risk bets. I expect to maybe gain or lose about 5%, so I shouldn't really be losing or gaining more than £25 on this day. And then day 3, well, look, put it this way. I'm either tapping the hooks or I'm dead with the crooks. So basically gambling. Also, I decided to start with learning how to trade currencies, which is forex. And then I would apply that knowledge to general trading. So if you hear me talking about forex, foreign exchanges, or just going on websites more specific for forex, don't be put off. But okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. I'm going to take you through the experience of researching and let's go. So I decided to start watching some YouTube videos, the most useful of which I found was Behez's video where he learned to day trade on forex. And I can't lie, these tips on screen right now were literally a lifesaver, especially because I didn't even know where to start. You literally saved me 2 or 3 hours. So the first one of this was divergence, and look, I'm not going to explain it right now, but let's just say I ignored it at first, but later down the line, this absolutely saved me, and it was crucial to how I actually started earning money day trading. Forexfactory.com was a very specific forex and currency trading website, in which I got real-time notifications of different events that were happening worldwide that could possibly affect prices of currencies. Babypips.com was one of the most useful tools I found literally all day. So after discovering the existence of babypips.com, I proceeded to then spend an hour and a half to 2 hours on there straight just trying to make as many notes as I possibly could. It was going great until I ran into my first roadblock. It was boring as a fuck. Day trading is not as glamorous as they make it out to be. Let's just put it that way. But regardless, I managed to get over this roadblock and I decided to switch up the strategy a little bit. All right, so it's about 1.5 hours later. But due to a mix of boredom and trying to convince myself that I'm a hands-on person, to be honest, what I'm going to be doing is going on a demo account. Just kind of getting a feel. I'm going to be using forex.com web trader demo version. I've learned how to set up a stop loss, so that should prevent me from losing hundreds of pounds that I don't have. I'll check back in and see how it goes with the demo account.
Alright, we're starting off with 10k.
Yeah, wish me luck. So after making a demo trading account, I devised the master plan that would make me millions, which was to go on Google Images and look up day trading patterns. For fuck's sake. So it was finally time to make my first trade. Oh, and wait a minute, I was looking at the wrong time space. So yeah, it turns out I didn't really know how to change the timing of the price, so I was actually looking at the monthly data charts. And I ended up losing £20 in my first trade. I guess this is what rock bottom feels like. So here's what I decided to do next. I thought it was a good idea to buy into oil, which by the way is an insanely volatile market, and I decided to just 5 times my lot. So that means I either win 5 times as more or lose 5 times as more. And this is my second ever trade. But luckily I actually managed to make £50, bringing our total up to £30. And this is when we run into our first actual problem. Because at this point I was starting to develop the mindset of what's the point of stop losses, because the price is always going to go back up. Said the wise man before he had to remortgage his whole house. But as the day went on, I slowly started to realize that I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. And I decided to look into divergence, and this is where the story really changes. First thing I decided to do was watch a YouTube video on divergence. So I watched it and it made absolutely no sense. So I then proceeded to watch it again. And again, it made no sense. I didn't get it. I watched another video and finally it kind of clicked. So what is it, you may be asking? Well, okay, I'm not trying to bore you, but just give me 20 seconds. So first off, to spot divergence, you're gonna need an indicator. The indicator which is normally best for spotting divergence is the RSI, which is the relative strength index. And when looking for divergence, you're trying to look at a difference from the indicator or the RSI and the actual price of the chart. So let's say, for example, a price of a stock is going up, and then you look down on the indicator and instead of it going up, it's actually going down. Now, in short, this difference is called divergence, and this is basically indicating that there's about to be a market reversal and that the price of this stock is going to go down. If you still don't understand, I'm going to leave a link in the description to this video that really helped me out. It's about 11 minutes. If you're looking to day trade yourself, I would highly recommend watching it. But yeah, after actively looking for divergence, I finally started to realize how actually dumb I was beforehand and how lucky I was to actually make a profit. My way of trading became completely different as well, because instead of just looking at two prices at once of like, I don't know, like Tesla and then oil, I was looking at a range of different things ranging from currencies to index funds to literally anything you can think of. I was looking at 10 to 20 things at once. And this strategy started to pay off because I started to see much better and more consistent results. So look, here's a demo trade I ran through on camera. So as you can see, I'm looking at the price and the RSI indicator, which although weren't completely opposite, they weren't showing proportionately accurate results. The thing is about this trade is I got a little bit too greedy and I was actually up £72 at one point.
Man, the thing is, I'm so inexperienced, so I don't even know what I'm doing. As soon as it goes, profit. Okay. I've made 3 trades. All of them have been pretty small. I haven't been particularly taking risks, but we've became profitable in all of them. And I've made £86.
Trade 4 on the demo account, I made
£23 profit.
And then trade 5, I got a little bit scared and backed out. So I only made a profit of £2.25. And after 4 hours of demo trading later, we ended the night on a total of £295.78p, which meant we actually made a 1.48 return on our investment, which bearing in mind is really good for the first day trading. So with day 1 profitable, I went to bed victorious, hopeful for what day 2 has to offer. So let me just basically update you with what's happened. So it's day 2, right? For the last 5 hours, I've been just betting on a demo account and I've just been losing. I think I've lost about 7 trades in a row. I think I'm just, oh my God, like when you look at graphs all day, just going up and down, you actually start to lose your shit. Oh my God. Okay, so you may be wondering how this is even possible. Like surely it should be 50-50. This is probably not a good call, but I'm going to be making some small trades with real money because at this point, I'm just being ballsy. I'm not even taking it seriously because it's not real money. So right, this is the real account and I've got £500 here. I don't know, man. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Okay. So my thought process right now is I want to stay away from really volatile markets because I don't want to lose a load. I know I could gain some, but you know, I'm not playing risky right now. I'm just trying to secure 1%, 2% profit. So through my research, I'm going to be following some general rules, which is to use the same lot size. I've heard that a lot, especially with beginners, because sometimes they just like put a tiny bit of money here if the setup's meh, and then if they get a good setup, they just dump a load of money in, but you should always keep it the same. Number 2 rule I'm going to be following is to set stop losses, don't get greedy. I think as well to just detach emotions from it. But anyway, you probably don't care, so let's get straight into it. Right, okay, I just bought into this one. It's okay. So I've set my stop loss down here, which basically means if it hits it, then I'm going to lose 250. So as I said, it's a very low risk. And if it hits the limit, then I'm going to be making £5 from it. So it's looking good though. I can't lie. It's looking good. No. Okay, so we lost 250. It's actually not the end of the world. Unfortunately, our first trade ended up in a loss. But I was keen to keep on trading, so I did exactly that. In the back of my head, I was a little bit annoyed, but it wasn't too bad. But you see, as the hour went on, it felt increasingly more difficult to stick to the original trading strategy. I felt myself gravitating to just investing in really high-risk things. Until this happened. I'm so shit at this. Okay, so, do you remember at the start of this when I said I wouldn't let my emotions get in the way? I was fucking wrong. Basically, I invested the first one about an hour ago now, and I got a bit unlucky, right? I set a stop loss and I lost 250. I did the exact same thing again. I lose 250. I'm like, oh, fuck. what I decided to do is I get a little bit greedy and I'm like, oh wait, for the video, imagine if I make this £5 back and then it's like I haven't lost any. So I invest into this thing called US Tech 10, and as you can see, it is literally popping off right now. And my logic is, oh wait, if it's going up, it's gotta come down. And guess what happened? I lost £10. So what's the plan? Dump £200 into a stock and hope it goes up? Nah, okay, so I gotta go gym, do something like that, maybe just focus on another channel, just do something that gets my mind off of this. We're down 4% right now. Hopefully we can soften the blow for today and... don't worry, it's not a vlog, but yeah, we're back. I just went for a gym out for a run as well. So I decided to remind myself once again of what divergence was to try and kind of maybe flick something in my brain, and so I'll be trading more strategical. So with this new strategy and game plan, I reckon I'm ready to hop back in and see if I can actually make my money back. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this time divergence just clicked. I was doing the whole thing, you know, I was drawing lines, I was drawing boxes, you know, I'm basically a professional at this point. Guess who just made a profit? Admittedly, it is only £1.80, but okay, that's not the point, it's the proof of concept. And yeah, I actually started to see some genuinely decent results. So as you know, we started off the day with quite a big loss of about £20. But by doing a little bit more research into the strategy of what I'm actually doing, I probably can't express my excitement for this because literally all I want to do is just go to bed. I'm so tired. So we're ending today off with £540, which is an 8% return on our investment from the start of the day. But I am actually shocked at how I've managed to make a profit. An 8% return on investment I think is nuts. I literally going into this, I was expecting to lose every single penny I invested in. But to be honest, I need sleep, man. I think I've officially lost my mind. And I'm going to be trying to wake up early tomorrow and seeing how much money I can make. I don't know, man, for all I know, I might lose it all, but I'll see you then.
Hi, so it's the next day, and you know when yesterday I was saying I was losing it because I did 12 hours of trading? Well, I dreamt about stocks. I'm not even sure, I literally dreamt about fucking stocks. Oh. But yeah, in short, today we're going to be putting up bigger lot sizes. Yesterday I was only playing with half my lot. Today I'm going to be playing with a full lot, so any profit I made yesterday will be doubled. If everything goes to plan, I reckon we can have a 20% return on our investment in a few days. Anyway, let's get into it.
So after trying to recollect every brain cell that I still had in me, I hopped straight into day trading without any warm-up, without any demo trades, which in hindsight wasn't a brilliant idea, but you know, I was confident. I had made a good profit beforehand. Warm-ups now, I'm a professional, mate.
Jeez, that was unexpected. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Something I've noticed and something I need to stop doing, I need to stop panicking, because if I see something, for example, go down, I'll instantly sell and then I'll buy it. I'm like £8 down right now on this trade and it's still going up and I'm trying to short the market. Probably one of my worst trades. Oh, this is gonna be a long day. So I've just about lost £13 today. It's a weird thing. I think I gotta remind myself of divergence and stuff like that, because I just came into the day not really in the right mindset. Like, I'm just doing dumb stuff. So I gotta remind myself of divergence again. I gotta come in with a fresh slate, and I think that's how we're gonna actually make some money.
And that's exactly what I did, because I reminded myself of divergence once again and I took my mind off trading. I came back after 2 hours and I absolutely killed it. For the first time, I was making actual decent and logical decisions in my investments. And a huge plus as well is that I wasn't getting too greedy either. And the weird thing is, typically most of my losses throughout this 3 days were literally just panic buying, where I was just buying simply based off of the purpose that something was skyrocketing up or down. I spent a good 4 or 5 hours without recording a single clip, just simply trading, listening to music, watching videos, and just being in the zone. And after all of that work, here were the results. So it's just about 3 PM on day 3 of this experience. I started trading with real money day 2 about 3 PM, so it's been 24 hours since making real trades, and I'm 100 up. It's just a bit mad, like, oh my, especially after just researching day trading and realizing that 80% of people lose money. For me to make 20% in 24 hours is ridiculous. Just so you know that I'm not lying with editing and stuff like that. As you can see, 604.99. So that's it. I made £104.99 day trading, right? Well, I wish I could say that's the end of the video and then I'd tell you to leave a like. Unfortunately, it's not the case. So look, I'm gonna get a little bit real right now. So after what I'm about to show you happened, I felt this video was ruined. This actually occurred throughout editing this video, and I was seeing myself making loads of money while editing, and I was inspired to trade again. So I went back onto my account with £105 profit, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a few trades, maybe make like £10, some very low risk trades, right? I made 2 trades and I lost £10. No problem, right? Just £10, just leave it. It's you still made £95. It's no big deal, right? Well, no, because I felt almost as if I was lying to you saying I made £105 when actually I'd just lose money, and I didn't want to put that at the end of the video. I felt like that just would have made a bad ending. And in the space of about 4 minutes, I end up losing £50. At this point, I was £65 down. I was freaking out. I was panicking and I was like, okay, I need to make this money back. I then just dump all my money into oil, 90% margin again. And in the space of about 5 minutes this time, I lose another £65. Actually, day trading, I can't be fucked. I'm so fucked. So beginners don't do it. This is why you shouldn't fuck. Bro, you gotta have a lot of money and then risk 3% every single time. Don't play with 90% margins. It's a lesson, all right? I'm gonna make this a lesson because it's really annoying. It's really annoying because I was £100 up. It would have made a great title. How I learned how to day trade in 3 days. And 20% return on investment, but nah, 2 trades, I've fucking lost it all. So yeah, I mean, you can do it, but you gotta play it smart and not be an idiot like me. I know for a fact there are people watching this who day trade every day. They were looking at me like, I'll give you 2 bad trades, you're fucking out. And they were right. They were fucking right. You gotta play safe and you gotta be a certain type of person. And I thought I was that person, but I'm not. Welcome to day trading. So okay, how much money did I actually make throughout these 3 days? After 20 hours of just non-stop trading, well, I lost £7.50. And it's safe to say I'm probably not gonna be day trading again ever. That's a lie. I think I have an addiction. I'm not even fucking joking, like this isn't even scripted. Regardless of how much I lost, I feel like I came out of this with some valuable information. And I'm not just saying this to appear good on camera, but I generally think like I had the best day trading experience. And you know what? I generally think that experience and that lesson is way more valuable than the £100 I lost. So yeah, that's how I learned to day trade in 3 days. Hey look, I'm not asking for much. All I ask is for you to just take 2 seconds out of your day, go down below and leave a like and subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video.